Hey, all you gamers out there, Christy Critter Porter here with you guys. Today I'm doing my first ever YouTube video. If you guys enjoy, today I'm playing one of my favorite kinds of games. In this case, it is Tropico 6. I'm doing the main campaign, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be starting off with Penultimo of the Caribbean. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and please sit back and enjoy. So I've been playing Tropico games for years now. This is the first time doing a video. This is one of my favorite games because I love this style. I'm always into building games like SimCity, Cities Skylines, and so on and so forth. I'm very good at it. It's definitely helped me even in day-to-day life. So today I thought I would be doing this for all of you guys, and I hope you guys all enjoy it as much as I do making it. So we'll talk a little bit more to the introduction. Enjoy.
Most beloved Presidente, do you remember Tropico? Emerald palm trees, platinum beaches, and crystalline seas, from which the sun reflects like the twinkling of jewels and golden coins. It is I, Presidente, Penultimo, your faithful aide, your biggest fan. I chronicled your triumphs. Fear not, for nothing was written down. Penultimo never forgets, unless he is told to, of course.
That's a good point.
So, let us enjoy these stories of the past. And what better place to start than the time you first met your loyal Penultimo, oh most successful Presidente. It was like the first sunrise of my life.
Of course. Very funny.
Hello there.
Hello.
You must be the new governor. I'm Lord Wyndham, voice of the crown, and it's your job to do as I say. Until your mandate runs out, at least.
Alright, well that is the introduction that we heard before by our loyal Penultimo, as it said. This is one of the first characters we will be meeting. His name is, as he said, Lord Wyndham. Lord Roger Wyndham, as it says right there underneath his picture. And he's given us a task. And our first task is to be building a sugar plantation. Now, he is supposed to be the main person we talk to when it comes to dealing with crown stuff as well as main quests. So we're going to get right on to doing that. So we'll accept that and we will continue. Alright, so this is the basics of what you start off with on this island. Most people who play this, you would understand this and know. So we'll get straight in and dive right into useful stuff. So let's go into the wheel and go to construction. I want to go to food and resources, and let's get the plantation to be the first thing that we do. So let's do this. Okay, now we don't need corn, we don't need banana, we don't need pineapple. We need sugar. So here's the sugar tab. Okay, so let's go. This is the best closest spot. And the best yield efficiency is right there. Alright, so I'm going to plant it there. Going to go back into construction, go into traffic infrastructure, and we're going to build a road. We're going to build it right out to there. Okay. Alright, so now we have that. We have our thing right out here, which is good. I'll speed this up slightly to ×2. Let that build up. There's all these different places around through our nice island that we know of, that we start off with. We have the El Presidente's palace, of course, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's where El Presidente lives, of course. Everyone knows the cattle ranches. There's 4 different types, typically. There's 5, I believe, in this one. 5 or 6. There's also a ton of... Oh, hold on.
I have new instructions. I mean, suggestions. The plantation's growing nicely, I take it? Hmm? Filthy thing, nature. But there's money in it.
Really? Instructions? even though you mean suggestions. Oh yeah, that's very funny there, Lord Wyndham. And filthy thing, nature? I didn't know nature was a filthy thing. I mean, geez, it's just grass and dirt and so on and so forth. But I mean, yeah, there may be money in it, but I mean, geez, you don't need to be rude towards nature. Other than that, so we have built our sugar plantation, and now Wyndham is giving us, as he said, new instructions, meaning suggestions, of building a rum distillery. So we're going to be doing that, and it'll also give us an extension on our timeline, on our mandate, which is 12 months, which is good, because we have 7 years, 8 months. It'll be nice to get more time, more extended mandate. All right, so we'll accept that and continue.
Governor, the people have a request, but for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Ah, and here we go. Sofia Ortega, who is the revolutionary, who's the person that we deal with when it comes to revolutionary demands, is wanting us to build a tavern. And of course, for almost all these different demands that we get, we have to accept the demand in time, which is a limit usually of 180 days, as most people would know. And there are 3 different choices: 10 revolutionary immigrants, $2,000, or get a random blueprint. I always go for the revolutionary immigrants because you want to declare independence. One thing I didn't state when we first started is, from the majority of the time when you start playing any of these these maps in Tropico 6, you're always trying to declare independence from the crown, Roger Wyndham. So in this case, we're going to accept this, and we're going to build a tavern. I'm going to slow it down a bit, and I'm going to do this. Let's go back into construction. Go over to here, there. We have 2 things we need to build. So let's do this. I'm going to go back into construction again, go over to industry, which is right. Get our rum distillery, put our rum distillery right there. Go back in. I'm going to go down to this, entertainment, and get ourselves a tavern. Funny enough, we actually need a tavern, because right over here, our other tavern, right next to this, basically, we need more places for that. So in this case, we will put this tavern right over there, which is perfect. There we go. So we have our rum distillery, which is going to be useful for taking our sugar from here, from the sugar plantation all the way over to here, which is good. And more taverns. Yay! More entertainment for people. Alright, so as I was saying before, I was talking about the plantation. There are several plantations. This is our corn plantation. We have our chapel, and several different types of houses, including bunkhouses, these big ones, country homes, and the shacks that seem to always be erected by people who end up being homeless, which we will be dealing with eventually. At this point in time, this is what we are doing. So let's speed this up quickly, let these buildings get built.
More, Governor, more. Always more. Hop to it. The crown demands.
And as I said, Lord Roger Wyndham is the person we deal with when it comes to crown demands, not just the main quests. He wants us to build a tannery. Now, seeing as he wants us to build a tannery, I might try and up the ante and also add some other stuff too, because we're going to need more stuff with the tannery to be able to produce more of that. So I will accept that for now. Yes, I am trying not to side with the crown, but at this point in time, it's good to try to take as many of these as you can. Oh, and we're about to finish our last mission for Roger Wyndham with the rum distillery, and here we go.
Your distillery seems to be working. Quick tip, Governor. It's best not to sample your own tipple, if you get my meaning. Jolly good.
Don't get what he means by that, but alright, either or. So we've now finally finished our rum distillery. That's a good thing. Alright, and I will extend the mandate time by 12 months. So let's do that.
It's my job to fully exploit these islands, insignificant as they are. Or bananas, giant apes, dinosaurs, whatever has monetary value.
Alright, so now we just got another mission from Roger Wyndham. Kind of find it funny, if you guys didn't notice, almost everything on the islands we can get monetary value from, but I find it interesting how he mentions about giant apes and dinosaurs. It's not like we're gonna find King Kong, if everybody didn't get that reference, as well as dinosaurs. What is this, Jurassic Park? Jace, I find it funny how they end up mentioning giant apes and dinosaurs, because you find those on islands, which is kind of funny how we're doing an Archipelago style thing. Other than that, the next mission that we have here from Lord Wyndham is build a Teamster port on each of the other 3 islands. And again, a choice between money and extending the mandate. I'm accepting that, and we're going to get right into that eventually. So, over here we have our... Oh, wait, I'm going to slow that down a bit. Over here we have our cattle ranch. This is what we can do by taking hides. We can turn hides into leather at the tannery. So, I was thinking, let's do this. We're going to extend a road this way. All the way to the back of El Presidente's place. Over this way and that way, because I have a plan. So, let's get that tannery. Best thing is, I'll put it right here. So there's the tannery. We're already building the tavern, which is right down over here. Not everybody's working. Oh, that's not good. Speed that up a bit. Not everybody's getting to work. Alright. Yep. Not everybody's getting... Oh!
Viva la
There we go.
revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
There we go. We finally completed the building of the tavern for Sophia. And now we can get our... any one of these 3. I always go for this, the 10 revolutionary immigrants. So let us get some more people so we can get... and the ability to declare independence from the crown. Yeah, I did a little bit of rolling in my R's there for a second. I was looking at that. Other than that, so we have our Teamsters going around doing what they need to do. People going over here to build the tannery, which is good. Slow it down a bit. From time to time, I'll make sure to speed it up, slow it down. Yeah, so one thing about El Presidente's Palace, this is typically what it looks like by default, as well as my president, which you can select in the wheel here. I don't plan on customizing my El Presidente's Palace or my El Presidente at this point in time. If anybody has any suggestions or whatever, it would be nice of what you would like the Presidente's Palace to look like, or even El Presidente. I may have my own ideas, and so on and so forth, but other than that, I do like taking comments, which we will get to later on. Alright, we're about to finish another mission for the crown, I believe.
Well, you did the right thing, which is whatever the crown says it is. Cream tea?
Always interesting listening to you, Lord Wyndham. Alright, so I am totally getting the extended mandate time by another 18 months. We need that. Okay. So far, I have completed all of my missions, which is good. And I am liking that. Going a little quicker than before. I played this several times. This is just the first time doing this. So let's continue. So let's go out here. These are the 3 other islands. This is the main one, and this is the second big one, and then here are the others. So let us... Wait, I did not mean to do that. Let us go down over to here and start plopping down team supports. Okay, so I'm going to put one right there. And then another there. Right over here. Now, if you haven't played this SOS thing that's in the sand over here, it's going to be very apparent as to the reason why. It's very funny how you have this on this map, so watch out for that. That's going to be explained very quick. Okay, everything looks like it's going well on the island. Okay, let's go through here. So we already know the construction thing. We're not getting to get that much into edicts. Overlay, everybody knows what the overlay basically is. We'll go through that from time to time to look at some things. Everyone knows the research. Raids is a new thing. Trade. Task overview, where all your missions are. Being able to select my president.
All around.
And your outline. I'm going to go to the almanac here, quickly. Yes, so homelessness and unemployment needs to definitely be two things we worry about. Eventually, once we've dealt with starting up. That's a good thing to worry about. Alright. Let's speed it up slightly. Alright. Yeah, you can totally tell there's lots of people living in these places. One thing I like about Tropico, I love the visuals.
Is so right, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in bribes.
Nice! It's fine. It's nice to actually get this mission because this is a good one. So we have another mission from Sofia Ortega for revolutionaries and so on to build a library, which is useful, especially if we want to research anything. So I am totally going to accept this. Before getting into that, I was stating I love the details in these games. I love the details. They're so amazing. I mean, if you look at the farmland in this one compared to all the other ones, it literally looks as if you're looking at a field of corn. I'm dead serious. I'm really impressed by that. I mean, even the details of water was never this impressive in Tropico 5, and I played Tropico 5 a lot. I also love the music in this game. Okay, so we have a library as another thing to build. So we'd have to go down to, where was it? Right. Where was it? Oh, right, here. Media and education, and we go to library. I'm gonna put the library right there.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin a new career in manual labor.
Okay, another demand from the crown, given to us by Lord Roger Wyndham again, wanting us to fulfill an export trade route with the crown. That'll be interesting, so let's do that, and we'll start getting into trade. I'll accept that, and go down here to trade now. What do we have here? These are all the different trading goods. So banana, coal, gold, logs, rubber, rum. Rum might be a good idea because we're actually already making rum, and it's actually a good idea. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm gonna get a rum contract. Yep, get rid of that. Alright, so we have our rum contract. That's a good thing. It'll also help us to get some money. Okay, so we've built this team support right over here. That's a good thing. So we built one of our team supports. That's good. And then we have people going over to this one, which is nice. And at least one person coming over to here. All right. So our team supports are getting built. Already 2 of them are going to head over. 2 more are just getting to the docks to head out. That's good. And how many? I don't know if anybody has it all. Nope. Not enough people to work to do that. What's going on here? Emptying stuff. They're not getting enough hides. Okay, well, in this case, let's go in here. Food and resources. Let's go to ranch. This is the best place for cattle ranches, so I'm going to put 2 more cattle ranches. So that way we can get a little bit more leather. And then we'll be able to produce more at our tannery. So we can get more leather out of that. Alright, how's it going out here? Okay, good. They are nearly done with the second team support. And a single person is basically working their magic on that one. There's one. And now several people are going to start coming over to this. That'll be good. And then eventually people will start coming back over to work on the other 3 buildings that we have over here. One of the guys left. And the other 4 from over there are coming over here to finish the job. And we'll have our team supports, which is perfect. This is going well. Oh.
The cruel, salty sea, she burns the lungs of young Penultimo. The sensation is quite unpleasant.
And yes, that must suck. This is Penultimo, as we heard from the main introduction. I bet you now can understand the reason for the SOS. Yep, Penultimo. All right, so we've just met finally Penultimo, so let's continue.
Imagine my joy at being back on an island with brick buildings and indoor plumbing, and at having someone to talk to who is not a coconut.
You must have talked to one too many coconuts over there. That's interesting. Alright, so now we have a mission from Penultimo. Having a coconut harvester and have at least 1 team support with upgrade deckhands. Alright, well, we're going to get into that eventually. So that's good to know that.
You're doing splendidly, Governor. Oh, by the way, I don't suppose you've seen any valuable metal on your travels? Any gold? No.
Really? Any gold? Any valuable metals like gold? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think even if I did know, I don't think I'd tell you, Lord Wyndham. So we finally completed our mission of build 3 team supports, 1 per each of the other 3 islands. I'm gonna get some more extended time, so let's do that.
Shh, my governor, we must talk, but not too loudly, as walls have ears, and not too softly, or we shall not hear one another, and we will be forced to repeat ourselves.
Alright, another quest from Sophia for the main quest. Have a gold mine. Have a pirate cove. And complete the gold smuggle raid. Which is interesting. Okay, so that's our next mission. So we have 2 missions. Coconut Harvester, have a mine for gold. Build a library, and the crown trade route that I hope we are getting done. Let's check our trade. We haven't really started on that, but it's going well. How's everything going over here? We have not finished the library. I'm starting to... Okay, 1 person is heading over to there. Let's kind of speed it up quickly. Okay, so they're going to the library. To build up the library. Here we go. Finally getting it done. One of our guys is building one of the cattle ranches, while 3 of them are building the library. Alright. Well, so far we've done a fair amount of stuff. We have 4 missions to deal with. We have our Coconut Harvester mission. We have a gold mine. We still need to finish up on our building our library. We have the the crown trade route to finish, as well as all the other stuff that we're doing. Other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please comment in the comment section down below. Anything that needs to be improved, anything you liked, disliked, any suggestions, please in the comment section down below. I hope please like it and share this with your friends. It would be much appreciated. And also please subscribe if you're new, as well as if you would like to see any more new content. And I will see all you guys in my next video. Other than that, peace out, all you gamers out there.